Okay, here are my Poopgate updates, developments. Really nothing good. Before anybody asked, I have filed a police report with the health department, the housing department, something else I'm forgetting, but literally everything I could think of, everything I could do, everyone that would take my complaint. I have no updates for my building. They haven't done jack shit except say they wouldn't pay for my camera or reimburse me for the camera that I now had to purchase. Yesterday, I left a note on my neighbor's door, the one that is parallel to me, and the person that is the only one that had a camera prior to all this, or like around the same time as all this. She presumably read my note because it's no longer on her door. But what I noticed when I came back yesterday, that her cameras were changed. So first when I came back, she originally had a Ring camera. I'll put a picture here. She had just like duct taped it to the wall, which was weird, but okay. At least she had a camera, whatever. Now, after the note is gone, she now had another camera that is like a white little camera. I'll put a picture. That camera was under, like on the ground, and the Ring camera was still above, like by the peephole. Zero acknowledgement of my note. Okay, then I come back later in the day, and the Ring camera is completely gone, and the other white camera that was on the floor is now in place of where the Ring camera was. It's also positioned at a very like odd angle, I guess towards the hallway. Maybe because in my note I said where the last incident, which was yesterday, was, which was more in the hallway. Something else that I do want to note is that this neighbor is like a new-ish neighbor. I've lived here almost 3 years, never seen that person before. I know that they're new because they're parallel to me. It was a guy before, it's a woman now. And the day before this first incident, there was this loud banging on the door, like literally banging on the front door for 20 minutes. I looked at my peephole and it was this lady that I never seen, but she was banging on the door to the point where I almost got out my apartment and said something to her. And as I was doing that, she was walking in. Fast forward, I now have seen her since, and it's the exact same girl that was banging on that front door. Hope you're following this fucking nonsense. It's driving me insane. Obviously, my camera now is in hopes to catch somebody in the act, but I also need to know who was doing this before because that's 3 incidents in a week that have already happened. And I literally can't take anything else. God forbid something continues. But the issue is like there has to be consequences for whoever the fuck did this already. Also, since I'm in my Veronica Mars mode, now I'm starting to think all different types of shit. Like, what if there's somebody in the building that's not supposed to be in the building and they're hiding and they're coming and doing this? Or what if it is my neighbor? If it is my neighbor, I need to have proof of that so I can be her fucking ass. Like, what's going on? Also, some people have said something like it's probably somebody thinking you haven't been cleaning up after your dog and retaliating. One, rude for you to think that I'm that type of woman. There are several people violating the dog rules in our apartment, and I am not one of them. I actually am one of the people that get pissed off about it. Two, don't ever disrespect my girl. She's very well behaved and well trained. So, three, the third incident, which was yesterday, looks like human shit. So we've progressed past the dog shit. So recap, my building has done nothing. They said they won't reimburse me for the camera that I had to buy for my own safety because they have no cameras that they claim they can see anything with. They won't look into any new tenants that moved in here because I asked them to do their own investigation. I didn't ask them to tell me anything, but they need to investigate. My neighbor has ignored my note asking for their Ring footage, but has changed their camera 3 times. All reports, police